What's up, guys?
Hi.
We're back with another reaction video.
hmm
What are we doing today?
So today I wanted to, well, first let me say we were talking last night and we were like, oh my God, it would be such a good idea to go through the songs for our wedding playlist that we played. We have a preception and a dancing playlist and see if they were like appropriate for our wedding or if it was a bad idea to play them at all because it had nothing to do with a wedding or the opposite of a wedding.
Yeah, it's a
So
bunch of them.
yeah, there's a bunch of them. We're going to go through them all and let you know what we think based on the meaning and everything of the song. So, up first is Scarlet Begonias by Sublime. We both like this song, put it on our preception because it's a nice, fun song. But let's see if it was really appropriate or not.
Yes.
So don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on all social media channels. Links in the description below, and our username is right here. Hey. Okay. Eh. Let's go. And I do want to say we both know this song, obviously.
So I know this. I don't know the lyrics like that, though.
Oh, then it's good that I will break it down.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm so dumb. This is not a lyric video. Everybody bring up the lyrics. Sorry.
It's okay.
This is what happens when you do everything live. And it's Sublime, not the Dead. The Grateful Dead originally did this song in the 70s, and Sublime used the beginning of the song and then changed up the end of the song. So they like remade it in 92, I think. Okay, pull up the lyrics.
I got him.
As I was walking down Rubber Dove Square, not a chill to the winter, but a nip to the air. From another direction, she was caught in my eye. It could be an illusion, but I might as well try. Might as well try. She had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes, and I knew without asking she was into the blues. She wore scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. I knew right away she was not like other girls. Well, I ain't never been right as I ain't never been wrong, as heaven works out the way it does in this song. Hey! 'Cause once in a while you can shone in the light in the strangest of places if you look at it right.
Okay, so it starts out as I was walking down Rubber Dove Square. So I don't know what that even means. In the Grateful Dead version, he says something like Grosgrove Square or something like that, and that's a place in England.
Mm.
I'm actually on Genius right now, so I'm just gonna cheat. Let's find out what Rub Dub Square means. Someone thinks it means a reference to a style of reggae music. That makes sense because that's pretty much what their music is. It's kind of like a reggae.
Yeah.
And he goes, not a chill to the weather, but a nip to the air. From another direction, she was caught in my eye. Yeah?
Not a chill to the weather, but a nip to the air.
So I take that as it's not winter, but it's a little chilly.
Okay. That makes sense.
And he goes, from another direction, she was caught in my eye. It could be an illusion, but I might as well try, might as well try. So I feel like he's trying to say that like she caught his eye and maybe he caught her eye too, but he's not 100% sure. He could have be imagining it.
Yeah, either she's not she's not as good looking as he thinks she is from his peripheral, or
So I'm taking it as he's not sure if he also caught her eye. He thinks he might have. It could just be an illusion.
that she might not even.
And then he says, I might as well try. Like, might as well try for her. Like, what's
Pursue
the
her.
worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. So he goes, she had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes. Okay. So in the Grateful Dead version, as I was walking down whatever word they say, square, and she had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes, are references to childhood nursery rhymes that are popular in England. I don't know what they are. One of them, I don't know what they are, but that's just what they're referencing.
Interesting.
So she had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes, and I knew without asking she was into the blues. She wore scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. Scarlet begonias are a type of flower that signifies passion, but it can also signify fantasy, which makes a lot of sense because fantasy and passion is two things that are clearly with this woman.
Plus, that kind of goes with the line in the previous verse where he said it could be an illusion.
Yeah.
So this could just all be made up. A fantasy.
Or her interest in him could be a fantasy. And then, because I knew right away she was not like other girls. So she's interesting. She's got some interesting clothing going on. She likes the blues, which is not really common for women, I don't think. And she's very different. Then he goes, well, I ain't never been right as I ain't never been wrong. So he's saying I'm never right and I'm never wrong. So we're back to square one with that one. It seldom works out the way it does in this song. So he's saying, like, in real life, it usually doesn't work out like this. So in the song, that could either be good or bad, but we haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, it is. It's weird when songs do that. They reference something that hasn't come yet in the song.
Yeah. And he goes, because once in a while you get shown in the light in the strangest of places if you look at it right. I have no idea what this means. Like, getting shown in the light, so meaning you're getting exposed, right?
Yeah.
So you're being exposed in the strangest of places.
No, something's being exposed to you.
Oh,
you get shown
okay.
in the light. That's how I take it, at least.
Okay, that makes more sense. So, like, you're being shown something, but only if you look at it right, only if you actually see it. So, like, maybe she is checking him out, and he's actually seeing it for what it is and not just what he thinks it could be.
Yes.
But we shall pick up here. Okay.
He was your summer of love, and I think the stars above because a woman took a loving over me. And just to gain her trust, I bought a microbus because I sold up all my personal property. A tight, tie-dye dress, she was a psychedelic mess. We toured through the north, south, east, and west. We sold some mushroom tea, we sold some ecstasy, we sold nitrous, opium, acid, heroin, and PCP. And now I hear the police coming after me. Yes, now I hear the police coming after me. The one Scarlet with the flowers in her hair, she's got the police coming after me. But there ain't nothing wrong with the way she moves. All Scarlet Begonias and a touch of the blues. And there ain't nothing wrong with the love that's in her eye. I had to learn the hard way just to let it pass by, let it pass by.
Okay. So,
So her name is Scarlet also? Whatever, we'll get to it. You let me know. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get there.
I don't ever recall thinking that from this song, but let's find out. So he goes, it was the summer of love, so it's probably the
69.
70s.
The Summer of Love
Yeah,
69, I think.
69. And I think the stars above because the
67.
woman,
Sorry.
67.
Yes.
Okay. So it was the summer of love, and I thank the stars above because the woman took the lovin' over me. So just to right before we move any further, this is where the lyrics are different from the Grateful Dead version. This is all Sublime.
So wait, everything else was the Grateful Dead's version before this?
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't realize that.
I believe the music is different. I honestly never listened to the Grateful Dead version. I was never a big fan of the Grateful Dead.
Me either.
So I don't know it, but this is where it changes. So Bradley goes, it was the summer of love, and I thank the stars above because the woman took the lovin' over me. So she and him are dating. He's happy. So he was right about her checking him out.
Mm-hmm.
She really was. And just to gain her trust, I bought a microbus. So it was the summer of love. He bought a Volkswagen.
Those hippie wagons.
Yeah, a hippie wagon. And it's just to get her trust because that was like the cool thing to do. So if you had one of those, you could pretty much guarantee like oodles of hippie women are gonna flock to you.
Yeah, and then they know like you're not a fed, you're cool, you smoke weed. You know what I
True.
mean? That's how you gained
Yeah.
her trust, that she knows like you're not lame.
That's a good point. And he goes, because I sold up all my personal property. So he sold everything for this bust, which was
Fun.
probably very stupid. But let's continue. A tight tie-dye dress, she was a psychedelic mess. Fucking love that line.
Yeah.
I used to make that my like Facebook status or like my away message on AIM all the time when I was younger, even though I had like absolutely no idea like what that even meant. So she was a psychedelic mess. She was doing like acid and shrooms and everything, just, typical hippie culture.
She was a mess.
Yeah. And we toured to the north, south, east, and west. They went everywhere in the microbus. We sold some mushroom tea. We sold some ecstasy. We sold nitrous opium acid, heroin, and PCP. They sold every drug under the sun.
Yes.
And now I hear the police coming after me. So the cops are coming because he's selling tons of drugs, which is to be expected. The one Scarlet with the flowers in her hair, she's got the police coming after me. Okay, so I see why you think her name could be Scarlet. I guess that is possible. I always thought he was just referring to her as Scarlet Begonia because she had a scarlet begonia in her hair.
It says the one Scarlet, comma, with the flowers in her hair.
So maybe her name is Scarlet.
Yeah.
And she's got the police coming after him. So this is not good. She turns on him. She turns him into the cops.
Yeah, she's got the police coming after me. But I don't necessarily interpret it that she told on the cops, just that she got him into this lifestyle. And by trying to please her, he started selling drugs. And then the cops came after because he's selling drugs because he was trying to please her. Do you know what I mean? That's how I take it.
I guess. So then he goes, the chorus flips up a little bit. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with the way she moves. All scarlet begonias and a touch of the blues. And there ain't nothing wrong with the love that's in her eye. I had to learn the hard way just to let her pass by. Let her pass by. Oh, just to let her pass by. So in the end, she's no good for him. Whether you're right or she sold him out to the cops for some reason, he learns that he has to let go of her and be without her.
Yes.
So
she's trouble.
Amazing song. I love this song. I love trying to rap the drug part. It's so tricky and I usually get it, but in this video I did not. I tried. But you like it?
Yeah, so I like this song. You like this song way more than I do. Like I
Yeah.
wouldn't have put this on our list. Like
I love it.
I don't care about this song like that. It's cool though. I like it obviously, but
But did it belong on the list? Based on the meaning, absolutely not.
no,
Completely not.
it's a failed relationship.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in that context, no, but
Absolutely not.
in the context of this song just playing in the background during like cocktail hour while people are talking, it's fine background
It's
music.
whimsical.
Yeah.
Whimsical.
Yes.
I enjoyed it playing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is so fun. It's cute. It's fun. Everyone knows you like Sublime. It's all good. I like to be different. I like to not have like all the traditional-ish on the playlist.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good choice, but a bad meaning for sure.
For sure.
So stay tuned. We're going to keep doing this. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you.